So before we get started, just a little tip on if you want to get into YouTube, start making your own YouTube videos. When you're recording your intro, make sure the sun is directly in your face so that people can look at that and be like, how can someone that looks that bad make such good art? Most people walk past buildings and think nothing of it. All they see is another structure, but many of those buildings have a history just waiting to be explored. And here at I Just Arted, we focus on art, but we also like history and want to do art and history at the same time. So in the spirit of art and history, this is Arting on History. So before I get started with this interview and everything, if you look behind me, this is Union Station. And the reason that 25th Street exists is because of Union Station. It was built in 1869, about the same time that the Transcontinental Railroad was connected here. You hear about the Golden Spike here in Utah. That's because when the railroads on the west finally met the railroads on the east, they drove a golden spike into it, and then they ripped it back out and replaced it with a sensible spike. And they put that golden spike in a museum, and so that railroad ran right through Union Station here. A lot of the railroad workers, a lot of the workers that were at the mines and stuff, they would come right through here. And so the place they would hang out is the Lighthouse. And that's where we're going to go today. The owner, Sue, she is really awesome. She's going to have me go through there while there's nobody in there. That way we can get more quiet footage than last time.
So the Lighthouse Lounge actually started as a bar on 24th Street as a strip club pretty close to 60 years ago. And it remained a strip club up until 2011 when Mayor Godfrey made strip clubs illegal in the Ogden city limits. At that point in time, the current owners of the Lighthouse moved the bar from 24th Street over here to 25th Street, and it was basically just a beer and sports bar only. Okay. Then they partnered with some folks, got a full liquor license, and started to sort of change things up a little, and that's when we bought it, which is almost 5 years ago. Okay. However, the building itself has been a bar all the way back from when it was built. And the building was built in approximately 1911, and it started out as the Pan American Club, and it was where the railroad workers would come and military would come to enjoy some refreshments. It also had a barber shop in the little office part that's in the middle here. Okay, because I was going to ask, because you've got 3 front doors basically. Yep, 3 front doors. And so were all 3 of these always separate? Separate buildings? I honestly don't know the answer to that. They very well may have been. This side, we actually added all of the bar that is over here. There was no bar here, nor was there a stage. So this is all from our remodel and the things that we've done over the last couple years. Okay, nice. Obviously, there's the Roosevelt Hotel, which is connected to the same spot. The Roosevelt Hotel still lives above us. Yeah. There are 18 apartments, which most of the time cause us grief. Perfect. It's about as nice as I can put it. I mean, if you're going to live above a bar, you know. Exactly. That's always been our point, but they don't see it that way. Yeah. It has been, the relationships definitely get strained when we have bands that think that they need to be really loud. And it's one of the things that we pride ourselves on here is that our musical entertainment, we try to keep the volume down so that people can actually carry on a conversation. Very nice. All right. So, obviously, there's a lot of interviews with this place and with the places next door. Mm-hmm. One of the interviews I read is this place over here, the Grand. Yeah. So the owners right next door, they say that there's a tunnel
because there's always tunnels here on 25th Street. There's a tunnel that goes from the gift house all the way under here over to here.
There was.
Okay.
I'm happy to show you that.
All right.
It's been bricked up, as many of the tunnels on 25th Street have been.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
There they are.
And that's pretty easy to see where it was.
It is very easy to see. Yep.
Okay.
But here's the other interesting thing down here. So, underneath here... Oh, I don't have my phone.
That's okay.
So, underneath here, there literally are tunnels. They're just really creepy, and they go all the way through to the gift house.
Holy cow. So you actually have tunnels down here.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to go through that tunnel. It's basically the basement of this building.
Do you mind if I open that up?
No, go ahead.
All right. We love creepy stuff. And they were never heard from again. I'm just kidding. That's a picture of the tunnel. And this room here, they found some old leather straps in while they were moving in. And they assume those were used to tie up people who got really drunk, or maybe something a little more nefarious. They don't use it for that anymore. A couple of the ghost stories is really just like napkins moving when there's no wind, things like that. Most of the bartenders who work there are convinced the place is haunted. This right here is another shot of those two tunnels that have been cemented in. You can see where the brick is and where the cement is, and where it very distinctly would have been a tunnel. Now we're going to go take a look at the military jail.
Can't close the door anymore
Yeah,
because of all the reinforcements, but
reinforced it right around the door there.
they did, and you can see all of the boot marks trying to kick and get out of this.
Look at that.
And these old wood boards, and
You can see
sort of creepy.
they really wanted to get out of here.
Yep, they did.
This is awesome. Oh my gosh, this is cool.
It's pretty creepy.
This is the Marine jail, where they'd keep
military jail, whatever the
servicemen who
servicemen that got a little crazy. Rather than calling the MPs, they would prefer to let them sleep off their night of partying.
Well, this has been this week's I Just Arted, arting on history, I guess. I want to give a special thanks to Sue over at the Lighthouse for letting me come over and explore the building, telling me the history that she knows about, and showing us the first actual not sealed up tunnel that we've seen on this show. I'm definitely going to have to go back over there and talk to some of the buildings around her. Maybe they've been down there. I didn't get to go very far into the tunnel because I don't have the right lighting. It was really hard to get footage of, so maybe next time we'll see what we can do. And we're finished drawing. This is probably one of the best ones I've done on this show. I'm going to name him something very cowboy, like Gary, maybe Steve. Anyway, thank you to Sue, thank you to the Lighthouse for letting me come over. If you like what you see, hit the like button below, and in the comments let me know anything you want to see drawn, painted, sculpted, anything like that, or maybe you know of a place on 25th Street I haven't been. Maybe nearby 25th Street. Maybe anywhere near me. Also, in the comments below, give him a name. He deserves it. And make sure you subscribe for more art, more history, more comedy every week. And that's it. Get out of here.